Alright, here is some of the parts that I have just finished airbrushing the Indigo enamel, Candy Indigo enamel, and voila. What do you guys think of that? It's picking up dust particles right now, and I'm trying to wipe this off, but as you can see the results here, look how well that came out. And this is after applying like 3 coats, very light coats. I got to the point where like I was holding both parts at the same time, making sure one is evened out to the other. I've had that issue where like one part of the kit is darker than the other one, or missed something. So I constantly went back and forth, just so I can get the right amount, so I get the texture just right. And it came out really nice. Ooh, came out really nice indeed. This one I have to take apart, of course, so I can put the other part in the thigh armor. Oh, the thigh part. Here's the one of the arms here. Look at that. It's nice and smooth and metallic-y. I like it. Then, of course, here's the spike. One of the spikes, of course. And it came to the realization that when I was airbrushing this, I forgot to put a tape around this when it's in when I had the chrome on it, so that way once it finishes airbrushing I can peel it off and show off the chrome trim, not only from there but from here as well. You know, cover that part. I guess I'm gonna have to repaint it again. And no, I'm not gonna put a sticker on it, so shut up, Prime. Speaking of course, masking tape, of course I'm going to be putting masking tapes around here, so that way I can paint these parts copper. Same thing here. If you look at the body, look at that. That is cool. So I just basically need to cover, cover the whole, the box around everything here, just to expose this, so I can paint, the copper paint. And speaking of masking, I began masking some parts here that needs that I want to be painting. Like, for example, this. It's a pain in the ass to do this. Since this thing is like on the leading edge, I had to make sure that the tape fell right on it, so I can paint this all, the copper, and over here copper as well. I think I'm going to screw this up, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to double check or triple check this again. Some of the weapons I've done, like here's the blade, because there's a little trim part here. The pistol, right there. This guy right here, that assembles the whole gun. And even though this is not a necessity, I'm going to paint the umbilical here copper as well. Make it look good. The one part that I'm having a lot of difficulties and I'm dreading, and I'm hoping this came out right, was this. To actually make that hole round, and I don't know if that came out proper. I'm trying to like nudge here and there and see what I can do, because this one has to be painted round. Yeah, this is gonna annoy me. This is gonna annoy me at all. Not only that, the fact that I have to do it again. I wanted to show you this because look how nice. Look at that. Wow, that is so cool. So I got more parts to. Oh, then of course the final thing, which I may have to redo again, is this. Look how shiny the thrusters are, right? But the inside I need to paint, of course, the copper. And if I spray paint it, I may end up bleeding to the sides around. So I'm going to try it and see how well I can precisely. It's going to be difficult. I may have to lower the PSI levels a little lower, because when you spray something inside a kind of like a nozzle, it's going to vacuum out or blast the air back to you again. So I may have to control the PSI on this even lower than possible. Alright, I got a couple more masking tapes and then we're going to begin painting. Alright, so I have the compressor set to 14, maybe 13 PSIs, and I have the copper in there. I think that's enough. You don't want to. I don't want to overdo it, but I will give it a second pass later on. Let's try this part. The problem with this, where I think my airbrush needs to be, I cleaned it, I just don't know why it doesn't want to come out more. Okay, let me try this part now. Looks pretty good. Oops. Try this one here. Get the light right here. That's good. Alright, I'll beat around the bush. Hopefully that came out okay. There's one, oh yeah, this. There you go. Alright, so let me just continue on, clean up whatever mess I made, and what can I say, move on to hopefully final assembly of the Kampfer Amazing Custom. Well, after painting all the colors that I wanted on this kit using Alclad paint, excuse me, I'm ready to begin assembly of the Kampfer Amazing Custom. Before we start, let me just take this part here because I know I don't want to do this during the build. I want to get this out of the way. This is one of the thruster parts that I did paint the copper, as you can see. So now I have to pop that out and then take this, put this here. I could have easily done this a long time ago, but I guess I didn't bother to figure that out. So, and we have this trim part that goes in here. This is pretty much almost the same thing as what I did last year. No, not last year. 2 years ago. The difference is, this is going to be amazing. So that is taken care of, as you can see. And we'll need to take this, and it goes like, so if I had it that way, it has to go this way. Alright. It's one of those little tough parts. That really does not want to go in all the way. There we go. The painting could have is contributing to this not going all the way through for me. But whether you like it or not, it's going to go in. There we go. So we take that, and then the round part goes here, like that. Oh, okay. So that goes like this under like that. There we go. I believe I have it correct. Just want to double check one last time. Yes. Okay. Come on, get in. I knew that was going to happen. Something there doesn't want to behave. You know, I didn't paint the inside for a reason. So don't tell me. And this is the right part I used. PC8. Yep. PC8 it is. Yeah, I see it, cut that out here. And it went on this, so it shouldn't be an issue. But if I shave off a bit, watch me cut my finger right up there. Good. There we go. Why does it feel like it's not all the way in? Hang on a second, guys. Okay. Took me a little work, but I finally got it in there. Pain in the ass. So now I take this, put that there. I take the collar. We've got a little tape there. Bring it down, like so. So it looks like that. Now, believe I gotta be I think it has to be, actually it doesn't really matter which one it is, but I think this one goes here. Oops, the opposite direction. And then that one goes there. these parts, one goes here. The other one goes there. Then this one shimmies up like this here. And then the other one goes up like this. Come on, there we go. Alright, so it looks like that. Flip this about. Guide the pegs in like so. And guide it through here. Like so. Make sure it goes all the way in. There's a little thruster here. Is that the right thruster? I have a lot of little ones, but I think this one goes here. Yeah, it does. Not to mention 2 other ones. Oh, the wrong thrusters. I need these guys. And we need to put this one here. And this one here. Please let this go through all the way. I don't want to have the same problem with the other one. Excellent. Yes, yes, there we go. There you go. The body of the Kampfer Amazing Custom is now complete. This came out perfect. This came out perfect. This came out perfect. This came out very well. Alrighty. So far, so good. Let's move on to the next part.